There comes a time in every man's life where it's gut check time. Where he has to look deep inside himself and he has to ask himself, is he everything that he thinks he is? But more importantly, is he everything that he says that he is? Because I'm gonna measure my heart. I'm gonna measure my grit. I'm gonna measure my hustle. I'm gonna measure everything that I said I am. This is bigger than me. This is about my legacy.
Silas.
What the?
Nobody saw that coming. I don't even think you saw that coming.
What the hell? What the hell do you even think you're doing here? We're not even together anymore. We're not married. We're not together. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Okay, I get it. We haven't been together for like 2 years now. Our marriage, we sucked into marriage. I get that.
Yeah,
but
damn right we did.
But business-wise, we were on top of this company. You sucked as a husband, I sucked as a wife, but it's undeniable that Val Malone and Cyrus Young together was unstoppable at AAW.
It's hard to deny it.
I know.
Ever since I was a little kid, all I wanted to do was play college football. And besides playing college football, I watched professional wrestling, right? When I stopped playing football, all I wanted to do was be a pro wrestler, right? All I wanted to do was be a goddamn professional wrestler. And I stepped in tonight in the main event of AAW. The first indie show I ever freaking went to was AAW, LaSalle, Illinois. And I met Danny Daniels. And I've been hitting another highway, another goddamn town. Running with SGC, Mance Warner, Matthew Justice, AJ Gray, and Effie. And the one called Manders has been walking in that goddamn ring, been kicking ass and taking names and being a goddamn Manders. A man amongst boys on the independent wrestling scene. See, when I think of a man, I think of blood, mud, and guts. Pride. Pride on my goddamn t-shirt. Silas Young, you call yourself the last real man. You ain't a man at all. What you are is the last real coward of professional wrestling. You cheaped your way in the last match, and you somehow cheaped your way in this match. You put all the cards on the table. You're running out of goddamn aces. Because the next time I go through you, and trust me, there's gonna be another one. I'm putting you 6 feet in the goddamn ground. 6 feet in the goddamn ground.
My name is John, capital letter E, period, Bravo. And before I introduce my team, let me see the people that caught his beads. Hold them up. Who caught his beads? Right there. The joke's on you backstage. I seen the hole he pulled the beads out of. And you're all gonna be smelling like shit later, just saying.
Oh. Kind of direct.
I got my man here, Hartenbauer. I got Hartenbauer Jr., as I call him, HBJ. And together they are the two Hartenbauers!
Well, of course, HBJ, his real name, Sabotage Shaun Logan, we saw on AAW Alive last month. Hartenbauer kind of taking him under his wing, Joe Dombrowski, as we welcome everybody here on YouTube to AAW Alive.
Yeah, recruited by Hartenbauer, apparently as an apprentice. And what in the world is Johnny Bravo wearing? Give me a break.
You know, color coordinated. I don't know if you caught that with the microphone. that our ring announcer had.
I don't know whether to make a Grinch reference or talk about when Johnny Bravo was standing out in the wing of William Shatner's plane. Give me a break.
You know, I mean, the Grinch reference and, obviously paying a little bit of homage to his friend Taya Valkyrie.
Yeah, sucking up is what you meant to say.
But no, I mean, this Bravo family, it's growing more and more each month. You're seeing, of course, Sabotage Shaun Logan joining the fray here, kind of almost as a trial run, it seems like, as Hartenbauer stands on the outside.
Well, what do you think it is that Hartenbauer and Bravo see in Shaun Logan? I know what we see in Shaun Logan. He's gutsy. He's a great kid, very early 20s, has the right attitude. We've seen him step up to the plate for a number of challenges. Hartenbauer's beaten the hell out of Logan a couple of times on this program.
Looks like he's, was trying to hit Hartenbauer's signature knees in the corner. Instead, gets caught with a discus forearm there by Connor Hopkins and a blockbuster off the top. This young, impressive newcomer showing off so far here. Step up knee to the jaw.
Connor calls himself the Wild Child. Going to pick up an upset victory here from Iowa. He calls himself a bit of a philosopher, a bit of a warrior poet. Channels the likes of Jim Morrison for some of his influence. And an athlete, we'll talk more about that, but the Cajun sensation, Mr. Boucher, has been tagged in now.
Shane Boucher, the Cajun sensation, a man we've seen here before on AAW Alive. Very impressive drop kick. Both these young men, they're looking at these spots here on AAW Live, and instead of focusing on the singles action like a lot of people do, they said, you know what? I think the best way for us to make an impact here in AAW is to join up, become a tag team! And a hellacious double stomp by Boucher off the top, and how apropos at Bourbon Street, the Cajun sensation showing out.
Boucher stomping through Logan. And I think these two young athletes, Boucher and Hopkins, are looking at Logan and thinking, why not me? Why couldn't this be my shot? Oh, man, what hang time on the elbow.
Picture perfect elbow as he dives halfway across the ring, and a crossbody
That's a cover
splash with a cover. Hopkins going down, but Johnny Bravo on the outside coming to the aid of his charges, and Hartenbauer is pissed off.
Yeah. And Hartenbauer is a legal participant in this match, and he's just going to throw Logan into the corner.
HBJ makes the tag to Hartenbauer Sr.
Do we have to say HBJ? Is that a thing now?
John, capital letter E, period, Bravo, put it in the contract. He said, you have to talk about my charges the way that I want you to talk about my charges.
Do we still have to say capital letter E? Is that a thing, too?
Yes, you do.
Oh, there's so many rules.
And a rib crusher there from Hartenbauer, putting Hopkins in the corner, looking to show Sabotage Shaun Logan, hey, buddy, this is how it's done. You want to hit my offense? Charge in full steam ahead. Knees to the sternum, and Hopkins is just decimated. Well, on that second rope.
Hopkins has had athletic success in college as a hurdler, a pole vaulter, and a javelin thrower.
He ain't going to be throwing any javelins after these knees.
He will become the javelin if Hartenbauer has anything to say about it.
And Hartenbauer running roughshod.
Look at Shaun Logan just willing him on. He's got an idea. Oh, boy, this could be anything. Okay, well.
Hartenbauer has him up, has him hooked. Oh, my God, slams the man on another man. And Logan throwing him to the outside. Keep your eyes. Hartenbauer with a lariat turns Hopkins inside out with the cover and the W. Hartenbauer and Logan picking up a victory here on AAW Alive.
Is this step one successful experiment?
47 seconds. Your winners, HPJ and Hartenbauer, the Hartenbowers.
Dual Hartenbowers victorious to kick us off on AAW Alive.
AAW? Yeah, this is where my trainers started. They went and got themselves a banner, and now I'm gonna start here and cement my spot on this roster. And it all starts here tonight with Corn Boy. You guys will see what Conan Lycan's about.
What an exciting tag team bout tonight. Two of the most charismatic men in AAW, only their second match together. And people are already talking about some things on the horizon. Gentlemen, I understand you have something to share with the fans tonight.
Yeah, retired ass played out cliche that references us as being the hottest ticket in town. We are all of those things. We're here to put the rest of the tag team division on notice because you see, it ain't gonna be easy to bull your way through to the top of the mountain as long as we've got a common bloodthirst for redemption. You see, the first time El Fronte and the Man ACH team for battle, we came up a bit short and we had the biggest of tasks on night one, the champions. I'm not here to make excuses. I'm just saying that practice makes perfect, and tonight we proved that we are pretty damn perfect. And if we're talking about practice, baby, then you better bring your ball back, boys, because you won't get this work. You gonna get this super work, because I talk a big damn game.
And I back it up each damn time. And see, I know what it takes to be a champion in this promotion. So if you follow my lead, I think that we got a good shot at actually being tag team champions here in AAW. Don't get lost in the sauce. Man, we gotta win the day. Like that.
Listen up, HBJ. You didn't win, we didn't win, he won today. He did all the work.
What I need from you is to just shut your mouth, open your damn ears.
Okay.
Just follow us, okay? Let's go. I need a beer.
But we won.
Let's go!
Singles action about to get underway here on AAW Alive, Joe Dombrowski. Fresh off of the heels of AAW Legacy, where we saw, of course, Matt Fitchett retain the AAW Heavyweight Championship over Laredo Kid. We saw an incredible bull rope match between the one called Manders and Silas Young. And we saw two beasts known as Rush Jones and Jake Something go at one another, with Rush Jones picking up arguably the biggest victory of his AAW career.
Yeah, and I still have not recovered from some of the sights and sounds we saw during that bull rope match. If you missed it live, you can check out the replay via Fight TV or AAW ondemand.com, High Spots Wrestling Network as well. AAW's all over the place, and so is the Corn Boy, Kevin Gutierrez, being decimated by this impressively built newcomer here to AAW Live.
Conan Lycan with a thunderous chop to the chest of Corn Boy Kevin Gutierrez. We've seen Gutierrez here in AAW before. This is my first time seeing Conan Lycan, obviously. Both men trained by the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy. Standouts, if I'm not mistaken, at the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy.
Boy, were they on different ends of that classroom, weren't they?
Speaking of standouts, I mean, you look at Conan Lycan. He's not just all beef. This is a guy that can fly. And speaking of flying, Gutierrez goes up and goes down center of the ring.
So Gutierrez is obsessed with corn. He sold corn as a poor youngster and helped him make ends meet, help his family, and he's just become almost an unofficial spokesperson for the popular vegetable. And that's none of what I just said will help him in any way in this matchup against Conan Lycan.
No, unless he peels one and he slips on it. I think that might be the only opportunity he has. But Gutierrez hangs him up to dry, and now heading up to that top rope. Chupacabra missile drop kick catches him, and now floats over. Oh, big mistake there. I thought he would have went for the cover. He had him a little disoriented. He had him in a position where he could have stacked as much weight as he possibly could on Conan Lycan and gotten the 1-2-3.
I think Gutierrez is disoriented more often than not in a given day. So maybe he doesn't know the difference. But, I mean, a win here would mean a lot for both these men. This could be a career maker. You know, if you want to stick around, you got to move up the rankings. You got to get some victories. I don't know how seriously Gutierrez takes this matchup, or his life for that matter. But I've heard all about Lycan's background, a former linebacker at University of Albany. This guy has been an athlete much of his life, and we've seen that with the way he moves, the way he uses his power. He throws around his opponent. Mr. Lycan looking very, very versatile as far as what he could do in that ring, but now in a bad way, courtesy of Corn Boy.
You know, it's all about that that explosivity, if you will, and Conan Lycan has shown that time and time again here, but Gutierrez, very impressive, wrestling his match right now.
He's coming in with extra butter tonight.
Speaking of men that are coming in with a little bit more aggression, how about Stephen Wolf? We saw him at AAW Legacy kind of take a lot of offense to the New World man, Shane Hollister, making his AAW return.
Well, Stephen Wolf's been upset for quite some time. We know that he lost a year of his career due to neck fusion surgery, and he was upset that he didn't get the red carpet rolled out for him like Shane Hollister did and so many other of the, no pun intended, but legacy performers of AAW wrestling. And Wolf's going to take that out on not just Shane Hollister, but I feel like a lot more of us before it's all said and done. Wolf is very talented. He's been under the radar.
Whoa! Standing moonsault press. Hooks the leg. Lycan with the cover. And Gutierrez out at the absolute last second.
Well,
that's an instinctual kick out.
Tyler, I don't think Stephen Wolf is content with being under the radar anymore. I don't think Conan Lycan is going to be under the radar for long if he keeps pulling out offense like that. Half a count away, if that, from a victory.
It's now Lycan hoisting him up to his feet, puts him on the shoulders, might be looking for that Stonebreaker. Oh, Gutierrez biting the man. Breaking the grip any means necessary. Boots him in the face, and now Gutierrez perching himself on that second turnbuckle one more time. Double sledge rip him.
Well, I like the hit and run offense.
Oh, and traps the leg, drops him face first DDT. Upset brewing here on Alive.
Oh.
No, Lycan out at the last second.
A near fall situation, and that's something that, judging the book by its cover, you wouldn't expect. Gutierrez could come here and, let's listen in. Yeah, Gutierrez talking trash could play spoiler on this debut this week.
Paintbrushing him, hits the ropes, does Gutierrez. Oh, runs right into a boot, and now hoisted up. Conan Lycan saying time to end this game. Oh my God, calls that the Stonebreaker, turns him into a Neckbreaker / Ace Crusher, and that's gonna do it. Conan Lycan, very impressive here on AAW Alive.
Gutierrez corn got popped.
4 minutes, 57 seconds. Your winner, Conan Lycan.
Where can Conan Lycan go in the rankings of AAW? We'll find out in the weeks ahead.
Hey, Xavier Walker. Xavier Walker, you got a Joey Avalon tonight on Live. You ready to go?
Born ready. What's going on, y'all? Hold on 1 second. Joey the Jet Avalon. Okay. All right, Jet. You done got in your car. You drove all the way here to Bourbon Street. You got your hair nice bleach blonde. Boy, you doing the most. But you about to step in the ring with Big Bag Flexi, a.k.a. Payday Zay, a.k.a. the Champagne Man. Now look here. I showed up to the building at 10. I'm already on 10. And since we on numbers, when you get in the ring with me and that bell ring, bitch, you gonna think it's 10 of me.
I'm the Savage Way. I'm the Savage Way. That didn't happen. He didn't really win. Oh, no, he didn't. He bled. I put him through a war. No, that didn't really happen. Shaft, this battle is not over. It's not over. You have a target. On your back, Shaft, you have a target. On your back, it's war. It's war. It's war.
Been a long time since we've seen Big X, Xavier Walker, here on AAW Alive, but he's back and he's coming in with something to prove against Joey Jet Avalon.
Hasn't lost a bit of that style, hasn't lost a bit of that confidence, but you're right, it's been many months we've seen Xavier Walker. I understand he just couldn't stomach being around Ace Perry anymore. You and me both, my friend, trust me. But Xavier's, 6'8"? He's always been an incredible physical specimen. He's been dangerous, whether he's been with a partner, with an ally, on his own, whatever he's done. He's a tremendous athlete, and he's facing somebody who is very much his polar opposite as far as just, I'm talking about the way they dress, the way they carry themselves. Joey Jet Avalon does not care if he looks good, if he looks stylish, if he smells or not. He just cares about hurting people.
All he wants to do is inflict damage, inflict pain. And Xavier Walker, you talk to him, you look at him specifically, he's a man has every single tool that it takes to be successful here, not only in AAW, but in professional wrestling in general. But the one thing he's never been able to do is string that constant success together time and time again, plus get the opportunity to do so. And if he can pick up a victory here tonight over Joey Avalon, I think the sky, no pun intended, for Xavier Walker is going to be the limit.
Xavier Walker checks all the boxes. He is everything a promoter or a member of management would want in a professional wrestler. It's just up to Xavier to put those puzzle pieces together and go on a run of a lifetime. But what a tough test to draw here. Avalon's always in a bad mood. Avalon is always physical. Oh. He's always intense, and he's always got that shovel out at ringside as well.
Clubs him in the back, and now shrug him off into the ropes. Oh, able to break the hold. Boots him in the gut. Speaking about putting puzzle pieces together, how about the newfound alliance of the swag champ Ren Jones and Christy Janes picking up a great tag team victory over Pretty Proper back at AAW Legacy?
Yeah, Ren Jones has certainly had his way with getting in the head of Christy Janes and convincing her that she's worthy of bigger and better and brighter. And we'll see what opportunities may come their way. It could be coming up March 19th on AAW pay-per-view on Fight TV. We will find out. It could be in the months ahead as we lead into the spring and the summer. But Ren Jones certainly believes that Christy should be at the top of the card, the women's champion. And we know all the swag Ren Jones has. I mean, in his mind, he's already the greatest athlete in AAW.
Oh, and I mean, what he's been doing is time and time again, he's been proving that he can go with the upper echelon of AAW.
Yes, there's no denying that. I understand they're not here this week because they got a flight to catch. Is that true?
that is correct.
Okay. Well,
Xavier Walker crowbarring the arm now. Looks to shoot Joey Avalon off the ropes. Full steam ahead. Oh! Big X takes him down. Yeah, very impressive. Explosivity. That's been the name of the game so far here on AAW Live.
Great elevation on the elbow. And this has been a collision between two very big bruisers. And, you talked about some of the athletes in the women's division. We've seen Joey Avalon hang out with Sierra, who we'll see just a few moments from now. And she's made her own inroads about a women's championship opportunity. And you got to believe that Avalon will be watching her back as well. It could be chokeslam time.
Oh, Xavier Walker had a strong grip on the Goozy Pipe.
Goozy Pipe?
Shout out to Mr. Hughes.
Ouch. A shout out to the chiropractor of Xavier Walker as Xavier hits hard on that unforgiving staging area.
And once again, that plays into what you said earlier. Joey Avalon doesn't care about it being pretty. All he cares about is that it's effective. It inflicts damage, and it puts him in the best position possible to win this contest.
I think if it's ugly and dangerous, Joey Avalon will feel better about himself.
Yeah, I mean, there's that mentality of Chicago being about, fighting dirty and winning ugly, but the man from Green Bay, Wisconsin, looking to prove that doesn't just stop south of I-90.
And what Avalon's been able to do here is neutralize the size of Xavier Walker and continue to smother his opponent with offense. Walker's not being able to stand upright or use that power game right now. Avalon is breaking down his adversary, and could be only a matter of time. If Xavier Walker does not pick up a victory here in his return, what does that mean for him?
I think this is the last chance for an opportunity for Xavier Walker. As impressive as he is with the size, the speed, the strength, if you can't pick up victories, you have no use. And just as we say that, it looks like Xavier Walker has turned the tide of this contest. A couple huge clotheslines following up. Has him in the corner. Now hits the ropes full steam ahead, and a savant kick out of nowhere. Avalon absolutely rattles the big man.
Avalon would love to be the one to break out the shovel and dig the grave on Xavier's career in AAW, but a desperation back suplex keeps Walker in the game. Turning point in this matchup potentially, certainly when you're 6'8", you don't necessarily have that staying power, that endurance that somebody smaller than you does. We'll see if Xavier can dig down deep and find something.
Now Xavier Walker with a huge right hand. Avalon fires with one of his own. I don't think, if there's one thing Joey Avalon's not going to want to do, it's get into a slugfest with Xavier Walker. I've seen this man put down numerous men in a row with right hands just like that one.
And you know what? There's not many men you could say that Avalon would not want to get into a slugfest with, but I think you're right on a boot. Walker made it look effortless.
All 6'8" of that frame coming in the play. Spins him into a DDT. And now Walker hooks the leg, going for the cover. And Avalon out at the absolute last second.
Well, one thing about Avalon is a little pain and a scrap or two are never going to be frowned upon when you're Joey Jet Avalon. But Avalon's not aware of what's waiting for him in just moments.
Xavier Walker grabs him one more time. Oh! Gouges the eyes, boots him in the gut, and a DDT from Avalon retorts. Now Avalon looking for the cover, stacks up the cover, only able to get the two.
Man, what a stalemate this has been. Back and forth, the pendulum swings. Oh, wait a minute, there's that shovel.
Oh, going to an unfamiliar foe. for Xavier Walker. Joey Avalon grabbing his best friend, that grave-digging shovel, but a right hand absolutely rattles Joey Jet Avalon.
Oh no! Stepping on that shovel, and I'm not sure where it caught Walker, but it didn't feel good wherever it was.
And now keep your eyes on Avalon. Oh no, hits the ropes, gets caught. Xavier Walker with a choke slam, puts him down. And now Big X hooks the leg and gets the W here on Alive.
Joey Avalon just dug his own grave.
6 minutes, 40 seconds. Your winner, Xavier Walker.
What Xavier Walker proved here tonight, when he's as motivated as they come, when he's his own man standing tall, he's dangerous, and he's here to get the victory, and he's here to make statements.
No ace parry, no distractions. It could be yours for the taking, Xavier Walker. What's your next step gonna be?
You have Sierra on Alive tonight. I just wanted to get your thoughts on it real quick.
Okay. I mean, I've been here for about a year. I've wrestled Sierra once already. I haven't really talked to you guys much, but that's because I'm not much of a talker. I do all my talking out there. And tonight, I'm here to show Sierra why my last name is Reckless. I'll see you guys out there.
That was amazing. That was so great. You've been telling me all along that
to
we got this. We can do this. Did you see it when I hit him? He didn't even see that coming. And you, like a god, coming down from Mount Olympus like Zeus. No. Apollo shining down upon all these imbeciles. Hello?
AAW, I am Kev Callum backstage here at 115 Bourbon Street. A violent match. People smashed bricks on each other's head. I believe
People did. I think you're talking about me, motherfucker. The baddest in this goddamn business. I smashed a motherfucker over the goddamn head with a brick. I'm the one that won that motherfucking match. I did what I said I'm gonna do every single time I step in that ring. I prove that I am the baddest in this business. And tonight, Fred found out exactly what that meant. And you understand, Matt Fitchett, that you're next on my motherfucking list. You're the guy that's holding that belt, and you're holding exactly what belongs to me. I'm next, motherfucker. Let's hope you can handle it.
Main event time here on AAW Alive. Joe Dombrowski and two combatants that are no strangers to one another. Obviously, with spots being up for the taking in the AAW Women's Division, a victory here tonight on Alive can have huge championship implications for either Sierra or Heather Reckless.
Without question, and it's been a wide open field for many, many months as far as just the incredible array of talented women vying for a title opportunity, but Sierra wastes no time. Reckless, a hard tumble to the outside. Sierra's made many, many iterations that she wants the next shot at Sky Blue, and I don't think she's going to accept any other answer other than her name on the dotted line.
You know, I think one of the things that she's really felt too is that she's been slighted. She's seeing, athletes like Sky Blue who have spent significantly less time than her in the wrestling business, getting their due, getting those opportunities that she feels that she is gifted as she's paid the dues in her own words.
Well, the bottom line, Tyler, is this isn't a race. Sky Blue is a special athlete who has risen above and beyond anybody's expectations to be a true prodigy of this game. And if Sierra's got a problem, earn your opportunity, beat her in the ring. But it's easier said than done. You can ask the likes of Allison Kay what experience and tenure means against a fiery young athlete like Sky Blue.
Speaking of fiery young athletes, speaking of fire in general, Heather Reckless charging in with a shotgun dropkick. I mean, obviously you look at Heather Reckless, you look at her size, her stature. She's always going to be that ultimate underdog, much like Sky Blue. But stylistically, she presents so many variables as Sierra goes for the cover, only able to get two. So many variables that you cannot predict or that you cannot scout for.
Devil's Little Princess isn't shy about entering a fight either. I believe she was one of the ones that got involved when we saw the Christy Janes betrayal on Sky Blue. Heather's looking for that opportunity as well. And if Sierra's too busy thinking about Sky Blue, thinking about what's next, Heather Reckless can absolutely play spoiler, put herself into title contention, and then what would the reaction of Sierra be?
I mean, honestly, all it takes is that split second to get that 1, 2, 3, and that's something. Oh! Suplex takes her over. That's something that Laredo Kid felt back at AAW Legacy. As the cover goes for only able to get the 2. You know, getting those shoulders pinned to the mat. Dirty Rook Matt Fitchett retains that AAW championship.
Can't wait to see all the AAW fans back on Fight Pay-Per-View. Coming up on March the 19th. Another all-star card. You can stay posted to AAW's social media, AAWpro.com. All the updates on the lineup there as Heather Reckless looking to insert herself into the lineup right now, trying to choke out Sierra.
You got to think Sierra was looking for that backpack cannonball.
And Heather knew that. She scouted it, and she's trying to take her larger adversary off her feet.
One thing that I've been impressed with Heather Reckless every single time that I see her is she adds something new to the game. Whether she moves a little bit quicker, hits a little bit harder, puts a little bit more technique on these signature holds that she has, or a veteran maneuver like that, side-swiping that charge in, and a drop toe hold face first goes Sierra into that second turnbuckle.
Honestly, I think that's a similar path that we saw Sky Blue develop over the past 12 to 18 months. Heather could be on a trajectory to being the face of this women's division sooner than later.
And now Heather Reckless charging.
Oh, no!
Nobody home.
Oh, Heather caught the back of her knee on that steel bolt and then rapid fire.
Unsanctimoniously driven head first onto that top turnbuckle. And if you've never felt one of those turnbuckles in general, Joe, there's not much padding there. That is literally just solid steel underneath a very, very thin layer of padding.
Tyler, if you notice where Sierra was aiming, she was aiming Reckless's head behind most of the padding. I think Reckless caught as much or more steel than any of the actual turnbuckle pad.
And now a straightjacket choke there by Sierra on Heather Reckless. Now just was able to figure out this is the attack that I need to do. This is the game plan that I need to have.
Yeah, dominant position, straight up power, and it's going to take so much out of Reckless to fight to her feet. She does so.
Reckless able to break the grip, fights back up to her feet, firing with a couple shots. Driven neck first, back down into the ring apron.
Notice Reckless try to quicken the tempo, trying to keep things moving. She's at an advantage there, but Sierra able to shut it down.
Now Sierra picking the opponent up has Heather Reckless in quite the precarious situation. Heather hanging on for dear life on that second rope. Oh, trips her up, face first into the knee. Goes Sierra, and now Reckless looking to capitalize on the opportunity given. Drop toe hold, face first goes Sierra. And a running drop kick paintbrushes her.
Reckless needed one little opening. Can she capitalize? To her feet quickly. Heather Reckless explodes.
Oh my God. Kips back up to her feet. Shotgun drop kick. And now a flurry of offense in the corner. Reckless charging in one more time. Oh, Sierra able to sideswipe her. Reckless, though, with a back elbow, catches her right on the jaw. Slingshots off the second rope. Tilt-a-whirl into a DDT.
Could be an upset. Got her.
No, Sierra out at the last second.
Man, Reckless could feel that victory slip through her fingers, but there's no time to question it. There's no time to debate it. Heather, you got to get back on your horse and get back on the offensive because Sierra's not going to be down for long.
And now Heather Reckless with a stomp to the chest. Looking at that top turnbuckle, looking at that high rent district. Reckless going all the way up. Oh, but Sierra had her scouted.
Went as quickly as she could, but too late by that point. And it only takes one shot from Sierra to change your move.
Now, one of the youngest veterans in the game is Sierra. And now, fisherman suplex with the bridge. Reckless is down, and Sierra, no!
Whoa.
Reckless able to kick out.
I thought that was going to be it. You could tell by the reaction. Sierra thought it was a formality as well, but Heather Reckless will not die.
Just goes to show what the spot here in AAW, what the possible title contention means to Heather Reckless. Small package.
Ooh.
Only able to get the 2.
And it's that same.
Oh my God.
It's that same urgency across the board. All these athletes, female and male.
Tilt-a-whirl looking for that DDT one more time. No! He fades that attack. Oh, backpack stunner. Sierra had her scouted, and Heather Reckless is down. Sierra with the cover, and Sierra with the victory.
6 minutes, 43 seconds. Your winner, Sierra.
Well, if I'm Sky Blue, I'm watching this match because both of these athletes will be major contenders, Sierra sooner than later.
Fans, we are out of time here on AAW Alive. Thank you for joining us here on YouTube. We'll see you in just a few weeks at the Logan Square Auditorium. For Joe Dombrowski, I am Tyler Bowles. AAW is professional wrestling redefined.
Mike Bennett, I warned you. They call me the gatekeeper around here from here on out. Anybody that wants to step into AAW has to go through me. You might have took your piece of me, but it wasn't enough. At the end of the match, you were tapping out, just like everybody else. Walking weapon, gatekeeper, the standard of pro wrestling.
Challenging times for all of us. A man who has met the challenge, faced it, and defeated it, because when you're a champion, you face challengers. The gunslinger, Matt Fitchett, faces someone who survived a very bloody battle tonight. People getting hit with bricks. Shaft, he has that opportunity, and he's cashing in March at the Logan Square Auditorium.
Shaft, calf, slap, calf, whatever the fuck you call your dick. You think I give a fuck about you? You think I'm afraid of you? You call yourself the baddest motherfucker in AAW? Bullshit. You don't get to call yourself that. I think you're the biggest bitch in the fucking locker room. So let's see what you're gonna fucking do about it now, huh? Huh? You think I'm afraid of you? I ain't afraid of nobody. I ain't afraid of no man. I'm afraid of nobody that walks through these fucking doors. You understand me? I'm the gunslinger. I'm the fucking gunslinger. I stop at no one. You understand me? Cannot stop. Will not stop. Death. But not for you, gunslinger. Never for you.
Get your tickets, aawpro.com.